an organization. The tweet thing that we talked about earlier, that's the way. We're going to start the initiative process using the information that you tweet.
Could you explain that initiative process again?
Yes.
What's the time frame?
The initiative process.
Yes, well, I want to know too.
Once it gets approved, we have 90 days to get 125,000 signatures.
125,000.
So the process for getting it approved means that we submit a statement, and David Slane has said he will help us draft whatever that question should look like. We submit that to the Secretary of State. They submit it to the AG. The AG has a certain number of days by which to respond. And if we don't like it, we can go to the Supreme Court. They have a certain, it's kind of time driven after it starts. But at the minute that the question is approved, we have 90 days to get all the signatures and get it back in. Timeline-wise, we figure if we can get that process to June 1st, we can get everything we need by June 1st, we can get it on the ballot for November.
Oh,
The
God.
thing about that is it will drive the voter turnout. This is a mid-cycle election. This is not a presidential election year, so turnout is traditionally low. That's where you catch them, when they're asleep, thinking that nobody cares. If we can get this question on the ballot, I think we will have the largest historical turnout in Oklahoma.
Yes, ma'am.
In an off-year election.
Yes, ma'am.
That is important for Democrats and Republicans. This is not about a party.
Sure it ain't.
This is about the people. And the morals. The people's values, the morals. You know, it can't be reduced down to, am I a Democrat or am I a Republican? Yes.
Chiming in just a moment, I wrote the ballot language for the children to have shelters in the schools. You may have seen that battle we're having at the Supreme Court later this month. So I've been down, yes, it's an initiative petition. But you need to understand this. The center poll says that, what, 70%, 71% of people in Oklahoma support medical marijuana, and I think the number is 54, 55, 57, something like that, for just outright legalization or decriminalization. But don't be confused by that, because the polls that I looked at for the children's shelters were in the 80 percentile range. And they struggled to get those signatures to get it on the ballot. And as a lawyer, I'm sort of trying to buy them time at the Supreme Court fighting with the Attorney General, who has 100 lawyers. But the point to you is this. Senator Johnson, Connie's right, but you better be organized. 100,000 signatures is a heck of a lot of signatures, and you're going to have to be organized in all 77 counties if you're going to try to get it on the ballot. I think if it's on the ballot, people will approve it.
Oh, yes.
But you got to get it there first.
All of the signatures have to be registered voters.
They have to be registered voters, and 90 days is pretty quick. So once you know you're going to start,
Hit the ground
what
running.
we really want to do is Connie's idea is that we have everything ready before we file it, and it's already in your hands, because the Secretary of State will know within a matter of just a few days whether everything's approved. But we want to have that stuff already out in your hands so that you can start as soon as we say go. You can start.
Yes, ma'am.